Hey, this is Tammy Lynn Hancock, and my job here on YouTube is to help you understand the benefits of CBD oil. This is several videos in that I'm doing, so please follow me, go to my channel, and I have several different videos that talk about CBD oil, the benefits, the uses, some of the studies that are out there. Again, in all my videos, I'm not making any medical claims. I'm just sharing things that I have found in research and things that have happened in my own life. Just a little bit about me. If you followed me for any length of time, I'm an RN of 35 years, been doing hospice over 20 years now, and very, very passionate about finding healthy, natural alternatives to using addicting medications. Pain medicines, oxycodone, Xanax, Loratabs, Ativan. Because in 2009, my 17-year-old had an accidental overdose of Ativan and oxycodone. And since then, I've been speaking for NOPE, which is Narcotics Overdose Prevention Education, nope.org, which is a wonderful organization out there, and I will drop it in my notes below to help people deal with addictions and to help educate and prevent this. So in my quest to help prevent overdoses, I was looking for some natural alternatives, and one of those are the CBD oil. And now that in December of 2018, President Trump signed the Farm Bill, which totally separated a hemp plant, which is where the CBD oil comes from its cousin marijuana. You can totally get rid of the fears and the misconceptions you have. CBD oil is not marijuana. CBD oil will not get you high. CBD oil will not get you addicted. CBD oil CBD stands for cannabinoid. And that is the main ingredient in the plant of the hemp plant. So I'm going to be sharing you some statistics and stuff that I've got some stuff written down I want to share with you. So right now it's called the green rush. CBD oil is just beginning to explode. And the understanding and its use as a therapeutic, healing, and a substance is in its infancy, although cannabinoids or cannabis has been around since ancient time. The Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. Back in the ancient Chinese and the Greeks, and they were using cannabis for different medicinal effects. So it's been around a long time. But it's us as a society getting to understand how it's used and how it's safe. So the topic of today's video is how much CBD oil should you be taking? Now, before I go into that, I want to say you need to start with a quality product, and I'm only representing one company here. I will put my link below, and the reason why I work with crushglobal.com is because it is a USA company. The products are grown on known farms from known farmers in Kentucky, which has excellent soil, and it grows wonderful tobacco, it grows wonderful hemp. They are able to keep, and this is the key, well, one of the keys, they're able to keep the prices down because it goes from farm to being manufactured to you and me. So it cuts out the middleman. So this is the best quality you're going to get out there. It's third-party tested, very, very important. Every batch goes through a third-party testing so that you know if you get a 500 milligram bottle, you are getting 500 milligrams of cannabinoid oil. Very important. A lot of people have had bad experiences because they have gotten stuff off of Amazon or they bought it cheap from somebody in an eBay or something like that. Don't do that. You can buy from Crush Global online, have it shipped right to your house. And, 3 bottles for $119, you cannot beat that. I'm telling you, you cannot beat that. So let's go back into the topic of how much to take. Well, usually doctors, every doctor I've talked to so far is very positive about CBD oil, but they don't know how much to recommend because there's no RDA, which is the recommended daily allowance that's normally put out by pharmaceutical companies because it's not a pharmaceutical. So, and if you've gone to nursing school like I have or gone to any holistic school, in a holistic school they'll teach you about herbs and oils and cannabinoids, but not in your traditional school. They did not teach much about vitamins or anything besides pharmaceuticals, even in my nursing school. So because there's no recommended dosage, you're going to have some initial guidelines that we use to help you. First of all, I want to say that after you've chosen a quality CBD oil, that everybody's different. So the amount that each person's going to need is going to be different. And that's going to be based on your weight, what kind of diet you have, what kind of metabolism, what's your genetics. So, those things are going to play with it. There are several different ways to get cannabinoid oil. The most common, and I think one of the most effective, is the sublingual drops. And their drops go right under your tongue. And sublingual means it's under your tongue and it absorbs in your mucous membranes in your mouth and goes right into your bloodstream. Very important. And that's really good because if you're using it for nausea, it just absorbs in a few seconds under your tongue. If you're using it for pain and you can't think about getting a pill into your gut, it works really super great. You can also get it in topicals and as well. But for me, I just like the sublingual use of it. But you can get it in sprays and all kinds of different things like that. So I'm going to give you some generals, okay? So the standard size, and I guess this is going to be in quotations, it's like 25 milligrams of cannabinoid or CBD oil twice daily. So, and you should take it 3 to 4 weeks before you start really seeing some changes, but long-term changes. But I will tell you that in my experience, I saw changes right away. I have a dropper, and if I fill up that full dropper, that's going to give me a good amount of CBD oil. I'm going to flip over to this other page here so I can actually read to you exactly what my dosage is on that. Sorry, I should have had that page out. So the reason why I do that is because I use it several times a day. And when I start to see my pain start going up, that's when I start taking it. Let me remind you that pain is like a mountain. The higher you go up on the mountain, the more medicine you're going to have to give yourself. And so if your pain is 8, 9, 10, it's going to take more CBD, more pain medicine, more everything to push it down. So when it starts to get to the 4 and 5 areas, when you want to start pushing taking your pain stuff. Don't let it get too high. It's going to take too long for you to get it in. Okay, I'm signing into some stuff here. Sorry, I didn't have that out. I'll just clear that. Okay, so let's go back over here. So with chronic pain, and some of the stuff I got from the Mayo Clinic, when you're taking, a lot of people take CBD oil for loss of appetite, especially in cancer patients. So they might be taking 2.5 milligrams or about a milligram for about 6 weeks. Chronic pain, the suggested dose is 2.5 to 20 milligrams. Epilepsy, again, this is from the Mayo Clinic. You can look these up for yourself, and I'm not making medical claims. Look these up. Epilepsy is 200 to 300 milligrams of CBD oil daily. If you have movement problems, like due to Huntington's disease, 10 milligrams of CBD. Sleep disorders, insomnia, can't sleep, 40 to 160 milligrams of CBD. Okay. If you have MS, multiple sclerosis symptoms, you want to use 2.5 to 120 milligrams, and that's about, using that about maybe a couple hours a day. You can even use this for schizophrenia, 40 to 1,200 milligrams daily. Glaucoma, a single dose, 20 to 40 milligrams a day to help reduce eye pressure. You can use it, again, a single dose, which is 20 to 40 milligrams a day for arthritis, for inflammation, for pain. So these are just some guidelines as to the amount. I'm going to have to find my my page that shows the amount in the particular product that I use, and I'll do that on another day. I didn't have that in front of me, sorry. So as I said, there are a couple different types of products that are out there, different forms of it. Again, the most common is the hemp plant extract or the CBD cannabinoid oil. And again, you want to get it from the plant. If it's coming from hemp seed, it's not going to be as quality, okay? You can get it into a paste. It comes in a paste that, you know, people use it for their arthritis area. Again, for me, I just like to ingest it under the tongue. It's just going to get in my bloodstream, just like when I take a Tylenol, it's going to find the pain receptors and go to wherever I'm having that particular pain. You can get CBD, it comes in chocolates and in gums and stuff like that. But to me, when you're using a good quality cannabinoid oil, the one we take with Crush Global, I take a half a drop, I put it right under my tongue, and actually I can get that bottle and show it to you. I put it right under my tongue, and it's got a light mint taste. If you're taking something that tastes like wood, don't take it. Why would you take something that looks like wood? Oh, I don't have my bottle out here either. Well, let me just take you with me. I'll walk and I'll show it to you. Hold on. Okay, this is the bottle that I use, and I'll show you, you know, you shouldn't be taking something that's yellow. You shouldn't be taking something that's thick. You shouldn't be taking something that tastes like wood. Don't do that. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to pull it up in the dropper here. So, as you can see, this is just a pure oil here. And on the side of the syringe, you're going to see the first number. It's going to be backwards. The first number is 0.25. The second is 0.5 milliliters, and then it goes up. And so that's how you can figure out your doses. Super easy. I usually take 0.5 milliliters each time. And it's important that, you know, your bottle says that it's a full spectrum blend made from natural components, pure Kentucky hemp and oil with no preservatives. It's important that you buy from a quality company so you're not getting sold snake oil. And I'm telling you, there's lots of snake oils out there. Yes, you know, you can get topicals and stuff for your CBD oil as well. So, you know, one of the things that I would suggest the two would be the liquid tincture that goes under the tongue. And yeah, you can put it in the paste as well and get some of the edibles. So what are some of the pros and cons of some of the different types? Well, the pros to getting the sublingual or the tinctures under your tongue is that it's going to absorb rather quickly. It's convenient. You can put drops. And it absorbs rather quickly. If you're putting a paste, it's going to take a little bit longer to absorb into your skin cells. The other thing is that when you're talking about your CBD oil, the bottle I showed you is a 500 milligram bottle. You can get a stronger bottle, 750 milligrams, depending on the type of pain. And again, you're going to have to play around with how many milligrams you need to take. I know that there are many, many testimonies out there, and you don't have to get them from me. People coming off of narcotics and able to manage their pain. This is big, being able to manage epilepsy, being able to see the results with the anti-inflammatory with cancer, and those studies are just beginning. So that's real important for you to know as well. So I hope this was a little I hope this was informative to you. And you remember, you need to choose a CBD oil company and that is reputable and that you can trust. And I've looked at a couple out there. I've looked at a lot out there, actually. And for me, I'm going to buy from Crush Global because it's grown here in Kentucky. I know the people who own the company. I know the quality of the product. And so please, please, please look into it. I will put my link below. Click on that link. You can get, right now they're running a special for 3 bottles for $119. So you can get what they call the Life, L-Y-F-E Launcher Pack. And it'll be listed down as 2 bottles for $119. But when you go to your cart, they'll give you 3. So that's less if you just got 2 bottles, that's like $54 a bottle. Much cheaper than you can get anywhere else. Then you add that 3rd bottle on and you do the math. Super important. You can sign up as a promoter, and that just gives you the ability to get it at the cheapest price. It's a great opportunity not only for you to earn back the money so that you can end up getting your CBD oil for free, but to get, most importantly, a good quality oil that's out there. There are so many companies that now, with the passage of the hemp bill, that are out there. You're going to have to be careful. Again, don't buy it from somebody off the street. Make sure it's 3rd-party tested. Make sure it's full spectrum. And I'll go into some of those in a future video. I'm going to be doing one on what some of the definitions are so that you can understand them. I'm going to be doing one on, is CBD oil safe for pets and children? And right off the bat, I'll tell you yes. And we'll talk about some other properties of the CBD oil, because there's so many questions we have. Are there side effects? Will it react with other medications? And briefly, because cannabinoid replaces the cannabinoid in your endocannabinoid system, it's just naturally replacing your own deficiencies. So is taking vitamin C bad? No, not unless you overdose on vitamin C. If you're dumping too much cannabinoid in your system, that's why you want to properly dose it. No, you're not going to overdose and have physical effects, but it's just going to spill out. Like with vitamin C, if you take too much vitamin C, you're going to pee it all out. So why don't throw your money away? So think about it as in those ways. But I hope this was helpful to you in helping you understand some of the dosaging on CBD oil. So stick with me, watch me. Feel free to follow me here as I give you some more information on understanding CBD oil, how it works in your system, and most importantly, how it can benefit you. I'm Tammy Lynn Hancock. I am the little engine that could, and you can be the little engine that could too if you just don't give up. Don't give up trying to understand natural, healthy alternatives. Don't give up trying to understand the use of cannabinoid, CBD oil, and how it can work for you. Check out some of my other videos. I also do some teaching and training in attraction marketing to help you grow your network marketing business. God bless you guys. Have a great day.